All right, this is Melissa Dillon here on my personal page going live because I have this amazing, incredible insight just landed. So, and it's things that I've been saying, but like the way in which it just landed tonight to say it this way has been awesome. So I am the kind of person who believes that like you get to have whatever it is you want to have in your life, and you get to have whatever desires you want to have in your life. And I believe in the law of attraction. I believe in manifesting, and that simply means that you say what you want to have, you believe that you get to have it, you feel your way have it, and then it shows up magically, miraculously. You don't have to have a logical sequence or steps in order to get the thing that you want. That's what manifesting is. And there's so many people in my world who, are like, I want to manifest this amazing life, and I want to manifest this car, and I want to manifest this job, and I want to manifest this amount of money, and I want to manifest this. And then it's like time, like the universe is like, okay, if you want to manifest this, I need you to trust me. Because what we're ultimately saying when we're like, and we're manifesting everything all the time, by the way, I'm talking about like conscious manifestation, where you decide, you consciously saying, I want to manifest something in my life. I want to bring something into my life that doesn't currently exist, and there's no current logical way of it showing up, but I want it to show up, and I expect it to show up. That's part of like what manifestation is. But a lot of people fail in the process of manifestation because you forget to trust the universe. So basically what's happening is like you're saying to the universe, I want to manifest this, and I trust that you're going to bring it to me. And like there's so many people like in this space who are like, the universe is here to support whatever it is I want. The universe has my back. And it's like we say that, but then when it's time to prove it, we don't prove it. So like, for instance, like let's say you're like, universe, you have my back. You will give me whatever it is I want and what I desire. I trust in you explicitly, and I know that you're going to bring me this car that I want. And then we say, I'm waiting for the manifestation to happen. I know that it's coming. It's on the way. And you're like doing all the things. And you may even like, there's also manifestation things where you can like write it down every day. One of the things I like to do is declare it. I like to say it out loud. I'm manifesting multiple millions of dollars. I'm manifesting $10,000 a day in sales. I'm manifesting $1 million months. Like I like to say what it is that I'm doing because I like to declare. I like to be out loud. I like to show people how easy it can be. But anyway, so let's say, you're telling the universe, I trust and believe and know that you are going to bring me my desire, and I desire that you bring me a car. Okay. So you tell the universe this, and then there's this time in which you have to completely let go. And it's like the trust fall. So you know what the trust fall is like when you're standing there and you're supposed to just fall back and trust that like a person behind you will catch you and that you won't actually hit the ground. And we're not doing that with the universe. Like we get these opportunities where the universe is like, okay, trust me. And you're like, but I can't. That's too crazy. I can't trust you. So on one hand, it's like you're saying, I trust and know and believe that the universe will give me whatever it is that I desire. But you only will do it if it feels good the entire time. You will only do it if you think it makes sense. You will only do it if you can see a logical path towards what it is you're manifesting. When the universe says, okay, you want to bring in this situation where there is no logical way to do it without doing all these other crazy things that you don't want to do. So you want to manifest this thing completely out of thin air. You want me to bring this to you in some magical way, and I need you to trust me. And when the universe presents us the opportunity to trust them, we don't trust it. We say, this is too scary. This is too crazy. No way, no how. I'm not going to do it. So in the car example, right? So yesterday I went live and I talked about Melissa is a different Melissa, not me, Melissa Morales. She commented on the video so you can see her comments. But she is in my Magic Money group. So I have a Facebook group online. It's a playground for money. It's a place to talk about your money desires. It's a place to feel awesome about money. It's a place to, get help, get insight about money, to be able to manifest whatever it is you want to manifest. It's an amazing place to be. And it's a Magic Money membership. It's only $33 a month. It's epic. So anyway, Melissa is in that membership, and she's talking about how she wants to manifest a brand new car. It's actually she's a 2023 Rogue, Nissan Rogue, and she wants this car, and she doesn't want to get a loan. And so she's really literally trying to manifest this miracle situation where somehow she has this car. It's totally hers, completely paid off without having to get a loan. Like, this car is going to come into her life. Now, I have a sister who is able to manifest things like cars. She has been given multiple free cars in her life. So I know that this is, yeah, for sure, this can happen. I've seen so much evidence of it. So Melissa Morales is like, I want this car. I want this fully paid off car. I want a 2023 Nissan Rogue. I feel like it's mine. I know like it's mine. I go test drive it. Like, she's doing all the things for manifesting. And then in her current car that she's in, it starts making a noise. And so she has this, suddenly she's afraid. She's afraid, like, this current car isn't going to be able to sustain me. And I don't yet have my Nissan. And then it puts her into this tailspin of like, what do I need to do to fix this situation? And it's like, you don't need to do anything. This is the part where you lean back. This is the part where the trust fall has to happen. Because in order for magic to happen, you have to let magic happen. In order for miracles to happen, you've got to let miracles happen. If you want to manifest something from nothing, you've got to let the nothing happen. You have to allow it. You have to allow it to be magic. You have to allow it to be a miracle. You have to allow it to come from nothing if that's what you want. Like, there's so many people like, I can manifest whatever it is that I want and all my desires, and I trust that the universe fully has my back, and I know that I am fully and divinely supported. And then something happens, you're like, oh, frick, now I got to do this, and this is the problem. Like Sky Wellington, she's another person in the Magic Money membership. And she just posted today, so she has this incredible vintage business. She basically has this store where you can come in and buy all this vintage stuff. It's super cool, super beautiful, super amazing. And she just shared a post today that basically there's no access into her store because there's being repairs that are being made to the like, she's in like a strip mall kind of thing. That might be the wrong word for it, but she's in a building with a bunch of other buildings, and everyone has to like vacate, and the landlord has to do things, and they're like tearing up the gravel. And she's angry and she's so mad because this is her business. This is her lifeline. But like, Sky is also saying that she wants to be fully divinely supported by the universe and taken care of and not ever have any financial worries. And so this is her moment to lean back and to trust and to allow magic and miracles to come in. If you have a logical step and process in order for you to see how it is that you're going to get your magic and miracles, it's not magic and miracles. So it's not what you, it's not what you're asking for. If you're asking for magic and miracles, you have to allow the magic and miracles. You have to, the trust fall has to come in. You have to let go. You have to let go. You have to release. You have to stop figuring out the how, because the how is not your job. Like I want to have multi-millions of dollars in the bank. Okay. There are hows that you can do that. You could start a business. You could, whatever it is, you could marry well. Like, you can do a lot of things to see that. There are many hows in existence, but like, it is not your job to necessarily figure it out. It is your job to declare what it is you want. I want to manifest multiple millions in my life, okay? And you begin to feel it. You begin to think about what it would be like to have multiple millions of dollars in the bank. And what would you be doing if you had multiple millions of dollars in the bank? So you begin with the end in mind. This is one of my first Mega Million lessons, is you begin with the end in mind, which is you already have it. You have the multi-millions. So you go to this place in your mind, in your feelings. You try to put your body in a feeling position of I already have the multi-millions. So you envision it, you feel it in your body, you think about what you would do. Maybe you even journal out like, I have multi-millions of dollars in the bank. This is how I spend my day. This is what I do. This is how I enjoy my time. This is, like you got to begin with the end in mind and keep that as your focus. Then you've got to allow the universe to show you how it's going to happen without you saying, okay, now I got to figure out how I'm going to make multi-million. Well, I could start a business. What might I start a business on? I know I kind of like to bake cookies. I kind of like I could sell something. I could get an insurance license so I can sell insurance. That's not your job. That's not your job. Stop doing that. That's not your job. Your job is to trust and believe in magic and miracles. Now, you will have to do something, okay? And this is what you do. You, again, begin with the end in mind. You envision it. When you begin to truly tapping into feeling like you have the multi-millions now, whether you visualize it, you do a meditation, you repeat it to yourself, I have multi-millions of dollars in the bank account, whatever tool or method it is you use to tap that feeling into your body, the next thing you do is be so in love with your life. Like just be in love with what you've got. Love your life. Love everything that you have. You can't like say, I want multi-millions, I don't have it, and look at all that I don't have, and then like focus on what you don't have. You've got to declare what it is you want. You've got to see it in your mind. You've got to feel it in your body. And then you got to let magic and miracles come in, and then you just love your everyday life. Do what you can. Like, I'm so grateful that I get to wake up every day in a comfortable bed. I'm so grateful that I can have fresh coffee in the morning. I'm so grateful that, I have a car that I can drive to place. Like, be grateful for everything. And then at some point, somehow, from a person, an idea, something will come to you that'll be like, you should, whatever it is, be like, it's this inspired idea, this inspired action. It might even be a person. It might come to you through a person. Like you might meet somebody who's like, hey, have you ever thought about, whatever. Oh, the baby's up. I gotta go. Okay, I'm gonna come back. But you should join my Magic Money membership, $33 a month. And you should join the Mega Millions. But I'm gonna talk about that. You've gotta trust fall with the universe. You've gotta let go. You gotta lean back. I gotta go. I love you. Bye.